Hi Cancer, welcome to Sophquest. I'm Spence. Welcome in if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. And welcome back to any subscribers. Glad to have you. Alright guys, this week is for September 13th through the 19th. And we do start the week on the 13th with Sun opposite Neptune, and that can be a bit illusory. It can bring up disillusionment, but it can also help us dream and let go of old dreams and maybe start some new dreams. So it depends on where you are sitting in your life right now about how you feel about your dreams, right? Yeah. So then the next day we have Mars entering Libra, and this can be a little self-sacrificing. It can definitely be adding energy to discussing things in our relationships for certain. We have Venus square Saturn on the 16th, 17th. That's working on our relationships with a little bit of tension. And because we're in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, we are already traveling. Mercury is traveling through a part of the sky where he's going to revisit. And so it could be a lot of relationship stuff, coming up. All right, today I'm using the Spirit Messages Oracle cards. This is by John Holland with the artwork of Matt Manley, and the Druidcraft Tarot by Philip and Stephanie Cargom with the artwork of Will Worthington. I love these decks both. I'm going to do something a little bit different this week with the Spirit Messages. Instead of reading from the book, because there's a message on the front of the card, I'm going to pull 3 cards, read each of those paragraphs, and then I will do your 9-card spread. Today we're going to go horizontally, vertically, and big picture like we always do, and I'm going to show you each and every one of the cards. If you haven't already subscribed, I hope you will today if you like the video, and please give it the thumbs up so that you can support this video being seen on YouTube by others. I appreciate that. Second card out for you, and oh, this is good. Cancer. I love this. Let's see, one more for you, Cancer. There it is. There we go. I love that. Okay, I'll read those for you in just a second. While I'm shuffling your tarot, I hope you will settle in with me and do some deep breathing. 3 deep cleansing breaths make you feel better. Brings down the cortisol and lowers the stress, right? Oxygenates the brain, puts you in a good headspace. Take some time for you to do a little contemplation, right? Okay, that one flipped right on over. We'll take that. And the 9 of Wands. You can see we've been working very hard, putting a lot of effort into something. Something that's coming to a close that you're going to be able to go, ah, finally. Some of you are working on your houses. Maybe renovations I just got for some of you. And then we have the Rebirth card, the Judgment card. Okay. Yeah, for whatever reason, I'm seeing some renovations right now. Absolutely. And the 9 of Cups. It is going to work out the way you want it to. So that's good. Let's see. Next, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, that's enough shuffling. I'm going to go ahead and cut and pull the rest. Here we go. Very good. Cancer. By the way, let me change this. You can see what sign I'm working on. Get forgetful when you're doing 12. High Priestess in the center today. That's beautiful. With the Judgment, that's amazing. You have something coming up, bubbling from your subconscious or your superconscious, I should say, or both. That's telling you to start something new or start something over. All right, I'm taking a good look at your spread today, Cancer. See what's on the bottom of the deck. I usually look at the bottom 3 cards to give me an indication of what's going on subconsciously for you. You are definitely making a very important choice right now. Okay, let me show you your 3 oracle cards and read you the messages today. Firstly, I have forgiveness. Forgiveness. And it says, holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful and has the capacity to heal and transform. So, a bit of forgiveness right now. By the way, Sun opposite Neptune on Monday is kind of that. I think we start by forgiving ourselves because it's the Sun, right, opposing Neptune, which is our dreams, our wishes, and our illusions and delusions as well. So we get real, don't we, in Virgo season. And it's the last week of Virgo, so that's a good thing to do. Your next card, though, is it's like let it go. You know, you can let it go. Next card is have fun. Have fun. Cancer, stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you, just something for the joy of it. It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. Maybe this is some self-forgiveness as well. For anything, right? Working too hard, being too intense, carrying resentment. We all do it, all of us. So, you know, it could be anything, but have some fun, Cancer. And the third card, find your center. Virgo season, right? It's that, a new habit of how to take care of your mind, body, spirit, right? Getting into alignment. Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Right? So forgive yourself for not being nicer to yourself or not allowing yourself to have some fun, to lighten up about something, okay, Cancer? So we have the Princess of Pentacles. This is planting a new seed, something that you want to do that's new, that you're going to practice over time. With Two of Swords, you are looking at choices and making a decision about which way am I going to go. Two of Wands. Two of Swords, Two of Wands is making a decision. What road am I going to go down next to start something new, right? I think you feel the impetus to begin a new habit, to take a new path, something that you haven't ever done before, something that feels different for you, different to you. And maybe it's about starting a new practice where you practice more mind, body, spirit healing, or at least some type of mindful self-care, right? In Virgo, we're reminded we can't do anything if we don't feel well, and feeling well begins with good sleep, right? Good nutrition, drinking a lot of water, getting the rest, and playing, right? Remember that card. So let's do this. We're going to go across, we're going to go down, we're going to go all around, all right? The Knight of Wands, putting a lot of effort in and working very, very hard on doing something again, another chance, a new shot. Now, when I first looked at these two cards, I actually saw someone doing renovations on their home. This is a redo. It can be people coming back together, a reunion, another chance. It's kind of like a come back to life message, right? It's like the end of one thing so that we can begin again, begin anew, that kind of thing. And with the Knight of Cups, having your wish fulfilled. So whatever this chance is, this second chance or this new beginning to do something over or do it better or to reconcile with someone or about something that maybe needs a little forgiveness, whether it's self-forgiveness or forgiveness of another, this is a practice that actually helps to heal us, right? They always say, and it is true, that forgiveness does not require you to condone something that someone did against you. That's not you. It's not saying you're condoning anything. It just says that you're not going to carry the resentment anymore. Because if you carry it, then how do you have fun in life? How do you just enjoy your life if you walk around with that stuff, right? It's kind of self-poisoning, isn't it? So finding your center and getting back to actually giving yourself some healing love medicine is in order, I think, is what this is saying, Cancer. All right, so you've worked hard, maybe gotten a little defensive about whatever it is that you were trying to do, that you're redoing, and it will work out with the Nine of Cups. It really does look like, in the end, this new chance, whatever it is going to work out. And for some of you, it's renovations that are going to go beautifully. I just keep seeing this in my mind. Okay, Three of Pentacles, building together, working together. High Priestess, trusting your gut and knowing instinctively and intuitively the right thing to do. And then I'm seeing the Home card. So again, I'm okay. Someone is very likely either going to do renovations, move in with someone, and they're worried about whether or not you can live in each other's space, or this is somebody who is going to a new home altogether and trying to work out the money. And maybe there's some stuff you still don't know yet. It's still nebulous. Sun opposite Neptune at the beginning of the week, like you don't have all the answers, or you're not telling everything that you know about certain things, keeping some things to yourself because you don't want to kind of jinx it, right? You're working on it, you're working together maybe with your family or your mate, trying to work out the logistics, right? That's Virgo season, working out the logistics in the last week of Virgo season. I think it has to do about home. Now, this also can be another reunion type card. So if you're planning a family reunion, that could be happening as well. But in the center here with this High Priestess, there's something bigger under the surface of things here. And we'll go down the vertical and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Okay, then we have this Lord card, which is actually the Emperor card. And this is being masterful over one's empire, what one is responsible for. So I think you're being highly responsible. And with the Lover's card and the Ace of Swords, it's like you're going to have a conversation, you're going to work it out, you're going to talk to each other, but you're still going to have your own authority about it. If this is a discussion with someone over things that are going on in the house, it's like you're going to work together, you're going to work it out. That's what I'm seeing right now. Because you do have a decision to make, though. There is a big decision here. So let's see if we can see what this is all about, really. We have the Nine of Wands. Again, somewhat defensive or at least protective over what is yours or over the work that you've done, how much effort you've put in. Because you have been working hard on something and doing it with another, trying really hard to have your authority over it, make the decisions, stay responsible, get things done, right? Something like that. And I'm really getting a home vibe here. Like you're working on your house, or you're working on considering whether you want to build a life with someone, whether you can live with them. What is it about neighbors and fences? So I don't even know that quote, but there's something about neighbors. Good fences make good neighbors. Is that a quote? Is that a saying? That's what I just heard. Good fences make good neighbors, or is it the other way around? I don't know. I think it's that. Something about that. So some of you are moving or building a fence or a house or renovating. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Then Rebirth, High Priestess, something intuitively, you know that something is going to get another chance, okay? There's a new chance here, another chance at something. It could be in your relationship. So if you're beginning again in a love relationship and building a new house, moving to a new home, renovating or redecorating your home to kind of shake the dust off and start over in the relationship, I think that you intuitively know that it would just be a good refresh, you know, a refresh, doing something creative together, having fun, you know, together, and just bringing some peace and camaraderie, cooperation into the room, working together on something at home is a way to kind of get over the past, over the resentments, over the hurt feelings, so that forgiveness can happen. And in the meantime, have some fun doing it, right? Laughing and having an enjoyable time actually working together, you know? That's what I'm seeing. One of you may be a little more assertive. One of you may be a little more defensive, but you are going to work together, right? That's what I'm seeing in that line. And the second line, it's like, trust your intuition about this. There's another chance here for some of you that I'm seeing here in this reading. Nine of Cups, I really think it's going to work out. You're going to be able to get back to that happy home life feeling because you're going to do something new, differently. You're going to do it differently. So there's definitely a new chance here, a new beginning, a new choice for how to do something, whatever this rebirth is about for you. And I do think it has to do with forgiveness. And I definitely think it has to do with injecting more fun and more peaceability in the relationship. Okay, Cancer? So going along, getting along. That's kind of what you should maybe be considering this week. I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Thanks so much for being here today, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.